Hello and welcome. We're going to talk a little bit today about how to build your solution and offering portfolio, enhance it with some of the modern technologies and platforms, and create greater value for your customers. The two people you're going to be hearing talking are first myself. I'm Tony Surma, Chief Architect of the US One Commercial Partner Technical Team. Got responsibility for all of our technical folks who work with all of our partners and helping them do what we're going to talk about today. And joining me in a couple of bits will be Keith Mizuko. He is a leader in our partner enablement team, our go-to-market team, and is focused on how do we build skills, how do we build knowledge, and how do we help our partners get their solutions in market and align with what Microsoft's doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how do you think about the investments and the opportunity in the future when you're creating solutions and offerings to support your customers, our joint customers' platform value that they get from Microsoft and your solutions. Ultimately, when we engage or we enable with our partners, our focus is how do we together create value for our joint customers? How do we help them deliver their business outcomes? How do we make sure they can remove costs, increase benefits, and ultimately transform their business? We know that when you build a solution or an offering, it's an investment, your resources, your time, your efforts. And we do that together. We supplement with our teams, and we focus on how we can maximize that return on investment for you. What we've seen is there's really three angles that helps that. The first is differentiate. How do you differentiate your solution? There's a lot of opportunities, but the greatest path is how do you leverage what makes you and your smart team of employees and team members uniquely valuable and pertinent as they build those solutions and offerings and deliver them to their customers? How do you differentiate across different parts of our technology together, of the platforms we both leverage, of the customers and their industries and their unique aspects of their business? There's a lot of opportunity in very many areas, and together we work to figure out where is that differentiation, where is that unique opportunity for you to deliver value. Next, we know that the greatest opportunity once you've found your differentiation is not just to bolt something on to a business process, is not just to make something that makes something 5% more efficient, but really transforms a business digitally towards what we know is the joint future, not just in the world that we are in at the time of this recording with the COVID-19 pandemic and a great change in business transformation that's happened in the last few months, but something that is evergreen and going to continue going forward, driving change in every aspect of every business and how they work with their customers and partners. And then lastly, we know that we don't want to just do that for a single point in time. You want to find a way that you continue to deliver value. You continue to be a partner to your customer and understand where they can carry forward that integral business value that you deliver, where they can drive and use it and enhance their business and grow with you and the capabilities that you bring to them. Again, it's not just something that bolts onto their business. You want to find that which is going to be integral so that this is important for how they run, how they are profitable, how they grow, and how they carry forward. And it's the beauty of the consumption model that we have in technology. We know that the value they get is when they use the technology. If they don't use it, they don't get value, and together we don't see the result of that. And so we're perfectly aligned as Microsoft, as our partners, and then to our customers through the consumption model to make sure that we're establishing that value and it has a recurring benefit. Now, to get a little bit more specific, what we can do is we can talk about some of the transformative technologies, some of the aspects of the platform that create these opportunities to drive that transformative, that differentiated, and that integral business value for our customers. There's obviously a very large addressable market. You'll see that illustrated here on the slide, as well as a number of data points and aspects to help build the case and the understanding for where that opportunity is and where it grows. What I'll do is talk a little bit about some of the technology aspects and then quickly go into what the next first step is in terms of the practice playbooks. On the intelligent cloud side, starting with Azure Active Directory, this is the security backbone of everything that users do. You can secure, you can allow their access, and you can ensure that the right people are using the right technology aspects at any given point in time. That integration creates the relationship between humans and the systems and the offerings. From there, we look at the data around OSSDB, Cosmos DB, and we think about data as the foundation. That data estate needs to be modernized, often migrated to the cloud, and then made the foundation of everything that business will develop and focus on going forward. Obviously, applications on top of that data become key, and Azure Kubernetes Service is the opportunity for modernization as well as creating the piecemeal applications in microservices and other patterns so that your customers can then become more agile and take those applications where their business needs. And then once you have those applications, the data, the foundation, the security, the platform, artificial intelligence is what unlocks all of those opportunities. Services and offerings around the cloud that focus in these areas have the greatest transformative opportunity. Now, as we move to the next, we see that business applications, those are effectively the line of business applications. They're the core processes that businesses run on. And so we see two opportunities here looking forward. Power Apps create what's called that low code, no code opportunity, and that exists both for the citizen developers, the individuals in your customers who can connect the dots in the long tail of application processes and create something that optimizes their daily job, as well as it's a way to accelerate development by your professional developers who are building your applications in IT or wherever, and allow your work with your customers to accelerate and create greater capability within those professional developers and allow them to spend less time kind of creating the common admin screens and other aspects. But also we know that looking externally from a business app point of view, your customers want them to know more about them, want to personalize, want them to come directly where they are and how they are working with that customer. And so we make sure that we allow customer insights to pull data across all these tiers. Your solutions and offerings can integrate that, drive insights, and allow them to better service their customers with efficiency, with accuracy, as well as creating new opportunities for new offerings they themselves can bring to their customers. And then last but not least, and certainly again in the current environment this is being recorded in with COVID, as well as the future of work, we know is remote. We know is collaboration. We know is unlocking the creativity of your customers' employees so they can work together with agility, create innovation, and ultimately deliver to their customers the value that they need as their businesses evolve. And so we know that Teams is at the heart of that. And your opportunity is how can you either develop with that or help them develop with that so they can bring together in that single pane all of the applications and the interfaces they need, whether it's all of their employees or typically that frontline worker that's right in front of that customer, and that point of sale or point of service becomes absolutely key. We also know that as your solutions and offerings help drive up utilization of that collaboration, makes your customers more efficient, and also conferencing has not only the benefits of when remote work is maybe more necessary, but also has cost savings and increases the speed of business development for your customers when they can come together in real time with video, with chat, etc. So across all of these areas, these are the technology platforms that create opportunity for that differentiation and transformation. But if you want to learn more, the first best place to go is the practice playbooks. Those playbooks, there's about 12 of them. They cover solution areas, technologies. They provide insights from research as well as talking to other partners who've already created solutions. They create information around how to hire, how to retain, how to skill the resources you need to build these practices, these solutions and offerings, as well as where the opportunity lies in terms of evolving your business and adapting to customer needs as you go forward. So definitely the first best place to go is the practice playbooks. The link is provided here. The second place to go is what Keith is going to talk about now, which is our support and the work that we do to help enable you to create these offerings, these capabilities that differentiate in the marketplace.
Yeah, thank you for the overview and the setting the foundation, Tony. I'm now going to shift gears and spend the next few minutes walking through the offerings and the technical programs Microsoft provides to partners that are designed to do exactly what Tony just said, which is help you take action and harness those market opportunities and the business growth drivers that we just reviewed earlier. Microsoft has historically invested, and we will continue to invest in technical programs and enablement offerings that help support you, our partner ecosystem, to navigate that journey of bringing a solution or offer into market. And Microsoft's support on that solution journey seeks to address the following four areas that are here on the left-hand side of the slide. The first is really around helping you understand the market opportunity. So supporting you, the partner, with some of the foundational components, with the marketing insights, with the opportunity analysis that is needed to realize and eventually build the plan to bring a solution, practice, or offering to life. The second is really around supporting you both with documentation, such as the playbooks that Tony mentioned earlier, as well as technical programs to take the next step of translating those opportunities into tangible, well-architected, well-built co-sell solutions with a competitive differentiation built on our cloud services. We also sometimes call advanced workloads. The third piece is really around enable technical skilling. So Microsoft has cloud subject matter experts who are solely dedicated to partner technical skilling, coupled with a vast portfolio of technical resources such as MS Learn, which are designed to support your continuous and always on learning needs. And then finally, what the slide says is driving customer engagement. This is really the activation of your practice. This is Microsoft partnering and supporting to help train and enable our partners to uncover new opportunities and ultimately engage with more customers to showcase your solution or offerings. And our approach to support you on the solution journey I just walked you through manifests itself in the set of skilling, enablement, and technical programs, which are being represented in the visual on the right-hand side of this slide. And while the types of programs and enablement offers provided by Microsoft come in different shapes and sizes, they're really all meant to support you in your practice building and your practice development, all of which are delivered and supported by our US OCP cloud subject matter experts. So in summary, just to recap and land the meta point on this slide, Microsoft has and supports technical programs and enablement offerings with the intent to accelerate and support your skilling, right? You, the partner, the individual practice leads, the solution architects, the engineers in your org, to support you in the skilling, the architecture, the design, the development, and ultimately the utilization of your offering. So let's wrap things up by talking through some of the enablement programs and resources that you can start taking advantage of today. The first is Connect and Engage. So I encourage you to join the US partner community on Yammer if you haven't done so already. It's a great place to engage and share with other like-minded partners, as well as Microsoft partner teams who are active in that community. In addition, I encourage you to bookmark and keep an eye on the US partner blog. That'll help you stay connected on the latest news and announcements, both from our Microsoft team of experts, as well as from our leadership team. Second way you can get started now is Learn and Get Certified. Head over to Microsoft Learn. It houses a comprehensive collection of training material where you can get hands-on and technical learning paths, both by role or technical focus area. In addition, we also have a comprehensive set of technical certifications to help you stay current and keep pace with today's technical requirements. And finally, as Tony mentioned, leverage those best practice solution playbooks. They've been crafted from insights and best practices from over 1,000 partners, and they are intended to help you build, accelerate, optimize your solutions in practice. And then finally, I would say if you're a partner in the US who's looking for help navigating your journey, or you have feedback related to growing your technical skills, you can reach us anytime at usocpenablement@microsoft.com. So let me close out by saying we have so much in store for you this next year. We're really excited to have all of you watching this with us virtually. So on behalf of Tony, myself, and the entire US One Commercial Partner team, I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for partnering with Microsoft. And I'm looking forward to a great and exciting new fiscal year.